Welcome back. Well, our wacky weather continues across most of the Pacific Northwest as we still have this high pressure in place, leading to the gorgeous sunny skies and even about 63 degrees we got to out toward the Oregon coast today. But once you head inland, it has been cold and most of the valley locations have been locked into the 40s with some fog still hanging on. And even up toward the Cascades, that's Crater Lake National Park. But don't let these images fool you. It's actually 55 degrees right now at Crater Lake. So all of that snow is melting, but thanks to the low sun angle this time of year, we're not expecting significant melting across the region. So 3 things to know heading into the next week. We still are expecting the fog to actually increase toward tomorrow morning, and that's going to lead to temperatures back into the 20s as you head out the door. So again, we could have some ice patches on those overpasses. Just keep that in mind if you are headed out early in the morning. Eventually, we are expecting the sunshine to increase, and that's going to allow for mixing to take place. So air quality will also improve heading into Friday and Saturday, and those temperatures are going to increase for the valley as well, with a good chance possibly getting back into the 50s, whereas most of the Cascades have been in the 60s today. We'll get into that in a second, but you can still see the remnants of that fog layer still hanging on between areas of Corvallis and Eugene, mainly for you folks up toward Linn County right now. But you can see the gradual clearing, but just as soon as we do that, we are expecting the fog to return overnight tonight. Not much change since yesterday. If you remember, the high pressure was kind of directed over California. It's starting to shift offshore, and that's eventually going to allow for more of an onshore wind and eventually eating away at our inversion. And that is going to bring us hopefully some more sunny skies for areas like Eugene, who's going to be turning quite foggy tomorrow afternoon. So here's a look at temperatures overnight tonight, back down to about 29 in Eugene, 32 for Corvallis, mid-30s toward the Oregon coast. But notice the foothills remaining in the 40s overnight tonight. So again, that's a telltale sign of this inversion in place. And if you can't see it, this is a telltale sign of that. About 63 degrees tomorrow afternoon up into the Cascades and about 43 in Eugene. So today we even had readings up toward Mount Hood National Forest up into the 70s, whereas many valley locations at that same time were in the 30s. So what happens is that cold air sinks into the valleys and gets trapped, and it also creates that fog that you can see developing about 7 o'clock tonight. Temperatures already back down into the 30s. Watch as we progress toward tomorrow morning. Not much change except the clear skies in the foothills. Fog deepens across areas of the valley, and we could have some areas of freezing fog once again for Eugene, even areas of Roseburg. Here's tomorrow afternoon. It doesn't break. We may get a little bit of sun breaks across Eugene tomorrow, but it is still going to be the same pattern in place as high pressure remains as the dominant weather maker, not just today, all the way through the weekend. Eventually, we do get a little bit more of a onshore flow, and hopefully the jet stream does start to dip back south about Monday or Tuesday next week, and that could bring some possible rain chances. You can see we've introduced those across the Willamette Valley by next Tuesday, with temperatures in the upper 40s across areas of the coast. You can see about 58 to 63 heading into Friday. Rain chances resume again toward next Tuesday. Across the Umpqua, sitting at about 48 degrees on Wednesday. Temperatures back up into the upper 50s to around 60 degrees on Saturday. Still watching those rain chances, but it doesn't look like until